what's up, guys? I'm doing more Hellbreakers. Breaker of Hell. Hellbreaker. I don't know. So the focus now is going to be figuring out what I'm going to be doing in this area, and I want to flesh this area out fully, and then I want to have some thought into this. I will say I played a little bit of the Brutal Doom 64, and fuck me if that shit doesn't just make me want to keep playing Brutal Doom 64 right now. God damn it, what is wrong with this world? But, with that in mind, I shall now make this area cool. So this game seems to flow very differently. Like Brutal Doom 64 is more like well, you know, it gets really fast paced, but it's also really moody and dark and scary as fuck and like all that kind of stuff. This is more like bullet hell, where everything's trying to kill you immediately. The new dev mode was also added. I'll have to check that out. I haven't tried it just yet, but basically what that means is I'm going to get rid of all of the ammo pickups and just take note of how much ammo and health I have by the end of the map. It should be pretty interesting. I think the health pickups, I could probably just keep those in at all times in case somebody decides to play without them. So that's that. That's pretty much it. I'm going to get back to this because this is the hardest part for me right now. Like, if I know exactly what I want, this is so easy. If I know exactly what I want, I just build it. But when I have to think about what I want, oh man, that slows things down so much. What do I want to do? How can I make this area cool? I did not mean to make that rhyme at all. Alright, I'm done. Alright, time lapse.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a hell.
Alright. I got most of this area kind of fleshed out. I know generally what I want to do now for the flow of this. So it's sort of a continuous thing, but ultimately what you want to do is you want to end up on this ledge here. And the only way to do that will be to go from here and I guess across from here. So like everybody's going to have to go this way and then sort of figure out how to jump up and basically get up to here or something like that. I don't know, I'll have to figure this out. And then you go across this thingy, and then you can go across here, and now you can jump down, and this will lead you to the next area, and that's pretty much how this space is going to flow. But it's the intention is that when you get here, it's going to feel very porous, and like there'll be lots of enemies just sort of hiding around corners and seeing you, and maybe even the occasional dude that's up top shooting down at you. And then there's like a whole bunch of different ways that you can enter in. So like if you come this way, you'll see that there are bad guys up on top of these boxes, but you can't get past this. This is like blocked off. And ultimately what you want to do is get to this spot. So there might be more than one way to do it. I'm not really sure exactly. Oh yeah, and this top path up here, like if you enter from up here, there'll be like some ammo and stuff, and then you're basically I'm gonna have it set up so that you have to drop down or go back. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe allow you to kind of go this way and then allow you to go this way. So basically, I open up a lot of different paths into a porous area, and then you get funneled into a singular path again, and that's pretty much how this space is going to flow. See, this is the very organic part right here, because it's difficult for me to really figure out like how things are going to go until I run around in the level and kind of get a feel for it, and then see what works best. Once this area is done, then I have this area here, and this area is mostly just going to be a space where there's a bunch of walls that look like they're going to open up or something like that, and you just get ambushed and it's just a fight. Maybe you even jump down. Maybe there's like a thing where you kind of go through and it's just basically a dead simple style fight, and a variety of enemies maybe that you haven't seen yet, maybe a weapon that you haven't gotten yet. A little against having like being a one-way path, because that's not usually how Doom style levels work. You're supposed to be able to go back and like find secrets all the time. That's kind of how these levels are supposed to flow. So if you have a one-way path, you kind of ruin that. But I do kind of want this area to kind of feel like it's its own separate part. I have done some tweaking. I've also added bars instead of glass. Actually, the bars kind of work, except they stop bullets. It's not ideal, but it can definitely be fixed. I'm having interesting issues with the doors at the moment, so I'm just gonna remove them for now. Now, maybe it's because I'm thinking about things in such a doomish fashion that I really kind of wish that I had a key card. Like, if I had key cards or something, this would flow even more like Doom. Key cards and doors that only open when you have the key. Because then I can make it so like these doors, you need the red key, and the red key is located like up here on this ledge, so you see that you have, there's a red key that you need, or something like that. It would add an extra layer of flow to this that would make it, well, pretty much identical to Doom. So with that said, I think I'll be done for the night, actually. But hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.